Hello, everyone. Welcome to my Founder.io podcast, where we dive deep into the world of tech, entrepreneurship, and startups. In today's episode, we are going to talk about one of the most important topics that you must understand in this new area of marketing. If you are a founder and you want to succeed with your product, you're launching new features on your product or launching new products, you need to understand this concept that I'm going to discuss with you today. Why? Because right now you must understand for becoming a better founder is not only about technology, it's not only about the best feature you can provide to the vendor, to the vendors, to the clients. Okay, the best way to add value to those clients or those vendors if you use business to business model. So you have to understand that you need to get good at marketing. If you don't have the money, you have to get good at marketing. If you have the money, you have to understand what if the guy that is the best in marketing. What I experienced from my learning process on after 3 years creating a startup is that most people are not good enough for what you want to be accomplished in your startup. It's not because they are not good. Let me rephrase this. It's not because they are not good. It's because it's not a startup. It's not their startup. Most of the people, they don't commit to their work. And if you are looking to find those 1% of all of those persons that are good at their profession, this case marketing, and they commit to your work as hard as they work, so then you should know how to hire them. But that's another topic. You have to understand that content marketing is important, and you need to do content marketing at the beginning. So the most challenging problem that most software developers that want to become founders have is that they don't want to marketing to do marketing. In one of my previous episodes, I told you, I think it was in number 2, I told you that one of the most important things for you is you need to be aware about the products you create, about the communities that you will be involved. And for that, you need content marketing. You need to understand what are the best founders that create content, and you need to create content with them. And you need to convert all your products ideas into content first. And that's how I will end with this podcast. This is one of my last week articles, but I think it's so effective that by the way, it got a lot of reviews that I need to create it, a podcast for you, for I can expand on my personal opinions that I shared previously. So in my long career, I can tell you this is the most important lesson I have learned after talking with many founders and engineers. Successful people follow strict and specific rituals that can make you better every day. And this is how you create those rituals for you can become better at marketing and better as a founder. Okay. And I spent most of my year for the last 5 years, I have read over 250 books. Okay. And I understand later on my life that it's not what you learn, it's what you do with what you learn. This quote, I heard this quote just a few months ago and changed my life forever. Why? Because now I'm learning, but I changed the way I learn. I changed the way I learn. In the same time that I change the lane I work, the way I learn, I change the way I create output for you, the way I prioritize my learning process, the way I create more features. So that's what I think the number one topic that I want to talk to you today is prioritizations. You have to create outputs more than inputs. You spend most of the time consuming and you have to create more. Find a way to consume and create more content on anything you do for those people that you think would be listened to. Identify core activities that directly contribute to your weekly goals and discard everything else and just try to write at the same time you read. Remember, what you give is more important than what you learn. For me, it's just output is more important than input. Inputs are important too. Okay? You have to read, you have to listen to podcasts, you have to create products, you have to get new certifications, you have to do whatever you want. But all those things, all those actions only transform your inner wisdom, your mind. And if you don't put this to work, and the way I see your inputs put into work is just creating more output and be part of a community and give your idea to the public and evolve and iterate from the feedbacks you get from those ideas. The second topic is about structured analysis. This ritual is imperative for you to understand. You have to conduct a brief analysis on your systems. Founder is about system creation. Being a founder is about system creation. Let me repeat this again. Being a founder is about system creation. It's about finding structures, finding goals, creating systems and process that can help you to progress faster. Okay? What this structured analysis does is that it can increase the way you identify potential bottlenecks, and that's a way to anticipate. This word only needs a different topic, but structured analysis is important. The third topic is about zero distraction zones. You as a founder, you need to do a lot of things. You must code, you must marketing, or maybe you just need to go for the next expansion. And for that, you need money. So you need to be talking with a lot of busy. Whatever you do, you have to maximize. Okay, and the way to maximize is your focus is avoiding distraction zones. I know it's hard, but do you aim for that? Create designated areas or block specific times where your distractions are not allowed. Put 1% of your out of limits of everything, including your phone, including your watch. Okay, this is important. That's how I maximize focus. I have a specific time of the day, 5 a.m., where I spend at least 30 minutes just doing the most important task for my day, or maybe 1 hour if I need more time. And after that, I just go into to exercise. I avoid in that time. I don't have my watch. I don't have my phone here in my office. So I put everything, my energy, my physiology energy, and my cognitive energy into this most important task. And that's how I do it. But most of the people think about these zero distraction zones areas. Most people think that this is related with deep working, and most people think that deep working you have to do it in the. I prefer to do it in the morning. I think it's more effective. But most of the people I understand. I have some friends that are very effective at night, even if they don't have the most amount of energy at that moment, but they have the most amount of concentration. Okay, so you have to identify the best way and the best way and the best times of the day where your focus is maximized. Okay, number four, iterative prototyping. This is going to be like this is going to be crazy. Embrace rapid prototyping as fast iteration cycle. This is the most common mistakes that most founder startup and even bigger companies does. They just create a bunch of features that no one want. And the only way to avoid this is okay, you have to understand your custom. You have to go to over the process of developing a custom prototype, a customer prototype for you can understand how they think, what they want. But from my opinion, what I've been learning from this beautiful community on Twitter and Reddit is that you have to embrace rapid prototyping. You have to iterate fast and you can increase. This way is the only best way to increase your rate of progress, which is a very important metric. You must quickly test your ideas, and that's how you gather faster feedbacks than most of your competition. I call it fast feedback loop. Preferably in a marketplace, on social media, around your niches and community, not in your mind. This is a big mistake that I have some friends create having. They say, I have this feature, I have this product, I have this new idea, this new landing page. But everything is in their mind. After 1 month, I ask them, what did you did? I did nothing. It just was just an idea. So don't put your ideas in your mind. Don't bottleneck your mental processes and embrace the community and the social media way of creating content and putting your ideas outside. This is the best way to get valid feedback and refine your products or services with minimal resources. And this is key. Number five, extreme ownership mindset. Take full responsibility of everything, for everything. Let me repeat this again. Takes full responsibility for everything. That's an edge in today's world. Most of the people don't get the importance of how imperative extreme ownership mindset has become in this new era. This requires maximum effort if you are not used to it though, but also maximize inputs, quantities, and intuition because you get more feedback because it forces you to seek more solutions and get data-driven results proactively. It's a great way to optimize your decision-making process, by the way, because you get more knowledge from people, from problems. Okay, and this can be an edge in today's world. Most of the founders they want to say, hey, I want to do marketing. I want to talk with this VC for I can raise my first Series A. I want to do this. I want to do that. But they want to delegate. I want everything. I want control. That's how I optimize my mind. I want control of everything. At the moment that I can delegate, that I can control, I will delegate. But that's another podcast. Number six, continuous optimization. This is a topic that I'm trying to be good at, to be honest with you, because I optimize so much that sometimes I just get in the loop of continuous optimization without progressing. And you have to be careful here. You must regularly review processes, your workflows, the systems that you have identified that are important, because you must understand that identified inefficiencies is will help you to optimize your new processes. But as I said before, avoid ending in infinity optimization loops. Don't be hard with yourself. If you have a process that is good enough and you have another process or another system that you think you need to improve, just go there. If you are think, for example, if you think you're spending too much time creating landing pages, go and and get better at creating landing pages. Create a process. Identify another ways. Go to the community. Go to Twitter. Go to Reddit and see what people is doing to improve the effectiveness of their creation of the landing pages. If you are bad at, I feel that I'm spending too much time creating content for you. So I'm trying always to find ways to optimize the fast publishing of my content without decreasing quality, which is hard for me to do because I'm very, very curious and I like to put my ideas the best ways as possible. Okay, so number seven, strategic outsourcing. Outsource everything if it's not in your expertise sector. I like to call this vertical knowledge related. Everything that is not in your strength, you should outsource it. You should control it. If you can outsource it. But don't stop controlling it. Go all in with your deep knowledge, your expertises, and a high impact and core competences and initiatives. Yeah, you must. This is just a way to maximize your effort on those higher value areas that you know you can impact. Okay, and those areas that you know you can do or you can have a great impact, you have to resource it. Number eight, there is two more after this one. Automate. Must identify as a founder processes, workflows, and after that, the third thing you must do is automate it. It will give you more time. The good things about this, though, is that you can use boilerplates, you can use scripts, you can use AI, you can even use what other people's systems have developed. Number nine, copy, duplicate, and be original. And there is a quote that says that every scientist relies on the shoulders of the previous one, something like that. I really believe in this. You need to understand that other people's work can be used on your favor. Be grateful. Always give a credit back from that person. But you can copy system ideas, processes, products. That's not wrong. The wrong that I see about this is that you get you are not original about it, and you want to get all the golden ideas and you want to put them like it were you. That's not correct. Okay, the word you heart in be original and unique, the better you are with your content, your creation, and maximizing your output. Always give credit of what you read, of what you learn. Be grateful and share all your ideas, even if they are not yours. And the number 10 and the most important of them, and the last one that I'm going to leave you today, is celebrate even small wins. To be a winner founder, most important of all these things that I've been telling you for the latest month is that you have to overcome all the things that most people will not do. You have to go over all the problems that most people will not overcome. You have to create content, you have to release product, you have to take care of your family, you have to be happy, you have to smile, you have to create more content, you have to be good at speaking if you don't speak English. You have to write better, you have to improve your copywriting, you have to improve your design, you have to improve your code, you still have to be a software engineer, and if you are a lead like me, you have to go there and lead a people, a group of people, a team, for they can become better at what they're doing, and you can impact your work area the best you want. After you do all this, it's easy to get tired, and it's easy after problems show up. You want to just go away. So you have to do something that I call reinforced repetitive loops, so you don't get tired and never quit you by burnout. Redefining failure. This is another tactic that I use, and I recommend it 100% for you. Transform your failures into wins. Will bring you joy and pride. Transform all your details, all your latest wins into wins, and also the latest failures into win, because you always win, you always getting some knowledge back from everything you do in life. And that's how you impact your knowledge, and that's how you impact your area, that's how you impact your family. And you must understand that you need to create a positive reinforced loop on everything you do in life, and that's how you close it, celebrating weekends, or after the um, after several days, whatever you want, or once a week, or once a month, or once a quarter, or even once a year. Celebrate your wins. The most often you do, the better. And that's all for today, guys. I hope you follow me here on my podcast, Founder IO. This is going to be Founder IO podcast, where I share everything I learn, everything I get as an input, and I put it everything as an output for you. And follow my YouTube channel. Find me on Twitter. See you in the next video. Bye.